Have you ever wondered how our ventures into the cosmos might reshape global politics? As we expand our boundaries beyond Earth, venturing into the vast unknown of space, the dynamics of our global political landscape are being redefined. The race to explore and exploit the resources beyond our atmosphere is not just a scientific endeavor, but a political one too. This journey into the cosmos presents us with a central question. Will space exploration cultivate cooperation or ignite conflict among nations? As nations strive to make their mark in the cosmos, the answer to this question becomes increasingly relevant. It's a complex issue, as intertwined with the thrill of discovery as it is with the realities of geopolitics. It's a question that calls for careful navigation as we journey into the unknown. As we journey further into the cosmos, the stakes in space politics only grow higher. Looking up at the night sky, it's hard to imagine that the International Space Station, a symbol of global unity, is orbiting above us. This incredible human-made structure, nestled amidst the stars, stands testament to the immense potential of international collaboration in space exploration. The International Space Station is a product of the collective efforts of the United States, Russia, Europe, Japan, and Canada. Despite their varying political ideologies and agendas, these nations have found common ground in their shared scientific curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. Over time, the station has evolved into a remarkable symbol of unity, a beacon of hope in the vast expanse of the cosmos. That cooperation among nations is not only possible but also fruitful. This cooperation in space is not just about building and maintaining a shared space station. It's about pooling resources, expertise, and ideas to push the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding. Joint missions to the International Space Station, the exchange of scientific knowledge, and the shared use of technological advancements have all been integral parts of this international collaboration. From satellite communications that connect us in ways unimaginable a few decades ago, to Earth observation systems that help us monitor climate change and its effects, the fruits of space cooperation are all around us. These advancements have not only enhanced our understanding of the universe, but have also improved the quality of life here on Earth. But the International Space Station is just one example of space cooperation. There are many other joint ventures and collaborations in space that have fostered diplomatic ties between nations, leading to a better, more peaceful world. The fruits of cooperation in space are evident, but they don't tell the whole story. While the International Space Station and other collaborative ventures provide a glimmer of hope for peaceful cooperation, they also pose challenges and risks that we must navigate as we venture further into the cosmos. While cooperation paints a hopeful picture, the potential for conflict in space cannot be ignored. The vastness of the cosmos may seem like an infinite playground for exploration and discovery, but it also presents a potential battleground for territorial and resource disputes. In the race to the stars, the militarization of space has become a significant concern. Nations are developing anti-satellite weapons and other military capabilities, raising fears about the potential for armed confrontations beyond the confines of Earth. Imagine the scenario of a Cold War shifting from the political halls of Earth to the zero-gravity arena of space. It's a chilling prospect that underscores the need for clear, internationally recognized rules of engagement in space. The competitive nature of geopolitical rivalries on Earth could potentially extend beyond its bounds. As nations reach for the stars, the lines between peaceful exploration and aggressive expansion can blur. The same nations that shake hands in international space stations could find themselves locking horns over territorial claims or resource rights on the moon or asteroids. This is not merely speculation. We've seen it happen before, right here on Earth. The scramble for Africa in the late 19th and early 20th centuries saw European powers carving up the continent for its resources. Fast forward to today, and we face the possibility of a similar scramble. But this time, the prize isn't land or gold, it's the infinite resources of space. The race for space resources is already on. Nations are vying for the pole position, drafting legislation, and investing in technology to stake their claim. But Without clear international guidelines, this could lead to disputes, escalating tensions, and even conflict. The same frontier that offers opportunities for cooperation also poses the risk of conflict. As we venture further into the cosmos, we must tread carefully, balancing our thirst for exploration with the need for diplomacy and mutual respect. The stars should inspire us to reach higher, not to fight harder. As we look to the future, let's remember that space, the final frontier, should be a domain of peace, not a theater of war. As commercial interests take a stronger hold on space exploration, the stakes in space politics rise. With the increasing involvement of private entities in space exploration, competition for extraterrestrial resources is expected to intensify. Whether it's the lunar surface, asteroids, or distant planets, the celestial bodies offer a wealth of untapped resources. These include precious metals, rare minerals, and even the potential for new energy sources, all of which could revolutionize industries on Earth. However, this bounty is not without its share of challenges. Just as the rush for gold and oil shaped the geopolitical landscape of the past, the race for space resources could similarly reshape the politics of the future. Nations and corporations driven by the lure of untold riches may vie for control over these resources, leading to increased tensions and potential conflicts. The specter of a space race, reminiscent of the colonial struggles of the past, now hangs over humanity's aspirations in the cosmos. This race also raises important ethical and legal questions. Who gets to claim these resources? How can they be distributed fairly and equitably? Can one nation or corporation lay claim to a celestial body, or do these resources belong to all of humanity? These are complex issues that require international dialogue and consensus to resolve. Moreover, the exploitation of space resources must be done sustainably. The mistakes we've made on Earth, from over-extraction to environmental degradation, must serve as a cautionary tale. As we venture into the cosmos, we must ensure that we do not repeat these mistakes on a cosmic scale. In essence, the commercialization of space exploration presents both opportunities and challenges. On the one hand, it can fuel technological innovation, create jobs, and drive economic growth. On the other hand, it can exacerbate geopolitical tensions and lead to the overexploitation of space resources. The race for space resources could either unite us or divide us, depending on how we handle it. As we stand on the precipice of a new era in space exploration, the choices we make today will shape the future of humanity in the cosmos. With each passing day, the complexities of space politics become more apparent. As we gaze into the future, the question of whether space exploration will foster cooperation or trigger conflict is no longer a matter of mere speculation, but an imminent reality we must grapple with. The potential for cooperation in space exploration is undeniable. The International Space Station has shown us that nations with different political ideologies can indeed come together in the name of scientific discovery. The shared curiosity for the unknown, the mutual benefits of technological advancements, and the collective responsibility of protecting the outer space environment could be the driving forces propelling us towards a future where space exploration is a unifying endeavor. Yet the specter of conflict is not easily dismissed. As the militarization of space becomes a reality, we are reminded that the geopolitical rivalries on Earth can extend to the cosmos. The race for extraterrestrial resources driven by commercial interests could further fuel these tensions, potentially leading to a new era of colonial struggles in outer space. This is why the future of space politics necessitates dialogue and clear frameworks for cooperation. It is crucial for nations to come together, to negotiate, and to agree on rules that govern space exploration and exploitation. These rules must address security concerns, ensure fairness in the distribution of space resources, and promote sustainability in our activities beyond Earth's atmosphere. In the face of these uncertainties, one thing remains clear: the future of space politics is in our hands. It's a future that can be shaped by our actions, our decisions, and our willingness to transcend national interests for the greater good of humanity. Whether space becomes a platform for cooperation or a battleground for conflict will depend on how we navigate the complexities of space politics. The future of space politics is in our hands, and it's up to us to make it one of cooperation, not conflict. As we continue to venture into the cosmos, let us do so with a spirit of unity and shared responsibility, ensuring that our journey into the final frontier is one of collaboration and mutual respect. Space exploration, cooperation, or conflict? The answer is as complex as the cosmos itself. As we've seen, the realm of space exploration has instances of both unity and discord. The International Space Station stands as a beacon of cooperation where diverse nations have come together to achieve common scientific goals. Yet, the shadow of conflict is never far behind, with militarization of space and competition for extraterrestrial resources hinting at potential confrontations. The future of space politics is as vast and unpredictable as the universe itself. It's not just about technological advancements, but also about political will and international relations. It's about navigating the complexities of cooperation and competition, of mutual interests and geopolitical rivalries. As we venture into the cosmos, let us remember that it's not just about reaching new frontiers, but also about how we navigate the complex terrain of space politics.